Jurnee's like, she hops into the boat and she gets to the controls and she's like, okay, I've definitely seen this in a movie somewhere. And she just jams her hand into the like fuse box or whatever. I don't know what the thing is that holds the controls for the, I don't know, boats.
I think the dock manager comes out of his little shop and he's like, hey, what are you kids doing? And Detective Sitwell tries to placate him and say, oh, it's okay. We need to take a boat. It's police business. And he tries to show his badge. And Jurnee, you hotwire the boat and the engine starts and it starts to take off.
I'm just gonna take a big drag. Ahoy!
They drop some of their rowboats into the water and start coming towards you and line up alongside you. They're taking you in onto the boat.
Yes.
Dan, Jurnee, and Palmer, you guys come up over the side of the railing and are now here on the deck. And the captain takes notice of this and says, oh, who is this? Are these your friends?
That's my crew. Over there's my boy Dan,
Gun
first
is
mate.
pointed directly at the captain.
Yes, so I figured.
Dan, dude, not cool. I told you about.
And there's your
Dan,
negative.
You can't. No, Dan, come on, dude, with the guns and stuff. I told you, it's not cool. You can't be doing that to people.
Hands up. All of them. I don't know how many there are, but I want them all up.
I put my hands up.
Octopus guy, I want all 8.
The captain is not intimidated by this at all and says, get him, boys.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
One of the crab people starts coming at you, Dan, and they have their own like knife out
Excellent.
and they're coming for you. What do?
Shoot him,
No,
I think is my move.
Roll kick some ass.
Let's see. That is a 13.
Oh
and
my God.
I should let you know, I took advanced 2 basic moves when I leveled up. So I upgraded kick some ass and use magic.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, a 13 is advanced success with the advancement. And that does
Read off what the advanced section is for
yeah,
us.
so on a 12 plus, I instead pick an enhanced effect, which is I completely hold the advantage. All hunters in the fight get +1 forward. I suffer no harm at all. My attack inflicts double the normal harm. My attack drives the enemy away in a rout. I'm trying to figure out the best believable way to play this because that's kind of OP. I think I'm going to give us all like a battle rush and +1 forward.
You pop this thief off in the shoulder. So let's start writing down some stats. We're going to say that there's like 3.
Octopus guy, shark hand, and what was the other
We
one?
have 3 or 4 that have been
Yeah, we have
specified.
Octopus Tim,
Patrick Starr,
Shark Hand Joe, Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve.
And the captain?
I think Steve's the one that you just shot.
Oh God, Steve! Told you not to
sorry
shoot.
Mordecai, but we came here to solve the mystery.
Well, it's one way
And
to solve
sometimes,
it.
yeah, sometimes you solve mysteries by shooting people.
I have a plan.
I plan to make us all part of the crustacean crew.
That was the plan, but I have a new plan. Mordecai's
no.
really good at thinking on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
That is the
How
strength.
much damage does your gun do?
My gun does 2 harm. Yeah, 2 harm.
Yeah, I think that you take your shot at Steve.
No.
Steve!
You knock Steve flat on his back, and he's not dead, but he is dazed, and he is down for the count right now. But Octopus Tim and Shark Hand Joe are coming up on Jurnee and Palmer. Jurnee and Palmer, what do you guys do?
Shit. How do I deal with this? I gotta think about this for a second. Because like, the way that Jurnee does everything has to be like a convoluted Rube Goldberg machine to try to win against anyone.
Yeah, you cannot fucking fight these guys head on.
No, absolutely.
Especially not the way that you are right now.
Yeah, no.
You have +1 forward.
Palmer, any
Well,
ideas?
I don't. I have a neutral because I had -1 forward 2 times, so you canceled out one of them.
You have 0.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead.
Yep, I have 0. Is there a big sail?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know if it's like a
It's a pirate
decrepit pirate ship or if it's like
literally
functioning.
anything that you say, it exists.
Okay. Can I use telekinesis to pop one end of the sail off of the mast and try to just drop it on everybody and cause wide confusion and panic.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. If you do, even if you succeed, you're going to take 1 harm. That's the cost of telekinesis, baby.
So if you take all 7 harm, are you dead or are you dying?
If you take all 7 harm in this game, you are supposed to be dead. That does not necessarily mean that you can't do things to alleviate that problem.
Dragon Balls.
But
Deals with the faking.
okay, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got a 9. You do take the 1 harm, but you do accomplish exactly what you wanted to. You wanted to release the sail and let it drop on our other 2 compatriots.
Is Big Boy there too?
Big Boy is there too. I think Big Boy is slightly out of range of this. So
Okay.
you just covered Octopus Tim and Shark Hand Joe.
Okay.
They got trapped up in the sail, and I think both of them take 1 harm from this because that is heavy
Okay.
and it is a sudden.
Question. Am I still in the boat? In the little boat?
No, you
Or
are.
did we all make
everyone
it?
is on the deck of the ship.
Okay. I am gonna take a seat and just cower in the corner
Probably for the best.
because I'm in a lot of pain.
So Palmer, you see Jurnee have this wild look in her eye and a flash of orange light in her eyes as the sail comes undone and falls on your assailants. And then she collapses to the floor. Palmer, what do you do?
Oh boy. Like, what a mess, huh?
I got him.
I think she's gonna stand in between Jurnee and the captain, if that's possible, and just say to the captain, Oberon tends to like things uncomplicated. Human death will complicate this. I don't recommend you keep attacking.
Do a manipulate on this boy.
And then you've got like what, +2 on that? Do I get?
She's not interacting with.
Oh right, not with the other
things.
dudes. So
it
just
is.
+1.
It's a +1 forward from
My 13.
Dan's
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 shot.
I get
Right.
a +1.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we can say he's slightly intimidated because he just saw a human lay his man out flat.
Hey.
All right, a 12.
Hey!
There you go. Palmer being diplomatic for once in her fucking
Listen,
life.
You don't fuck around with the king.
Yeah, the stakes are high for you right now.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Can I just like here, I will flavor this and say that when she says that, she drops all glamour, is literally as fey as she possibly could be. Looks borderline monstrous.
Yeah, so we get to see like your cicada wings fully out in the sun, in the setting sunlight.
Ooh.
What else is going on with Palmer when she is fully fey? We haven't had you be fully fey in a while.
I mean, I think that's kind of up to people's interpretation. There's lots of versions of Fae, but just it looks less human in any particular way that you can imagine. I don't know. It's hard to.
I was imagining Faye in Palmer's realm specifically, like her genre, her species of Fae, being like that fair folk that they were kind of based on in a lot of legend. So like almost inhumidly, like just too smooth, too perfect skinned, but then with your dagger-like teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, I think her hair gets real wild too. So
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I think that's definitely enough. They do what you say, and so the Red Lobster Rob stops, and he calls off his men and says, "Oh, settle down. You know Oberon."
I know enough that he'd probably not appreciate unnecessary attention to what you're doing for him.
All right, that's fair. We're just here for our treasure.
See, I told you, dude.
Can
Also,
we
yeah.
just really lay it out here and talk about what's happening? Because I feel like I'm just waving my gun in like broad strokes. I feel like not everybody is really fully tracking. You keep mentioning this name Oberon, and
Really shouldn't say his name. Really don't think it's safe for people to say it.
Dan, I think she's a fan of Oberon Martell from Game of
Again,
Thrones.
it's like not safe.
Who's that?
I will
is this
say,
anime thing?
as the only person who has at least at one point been on his court, that he is very powerful, and you really should not interact with him as much as you possibly can, including referring to his name out loud.
Like a Beetlejuice situation.
Sure.
So he's your boss?
You know, yes.
So wait, you guys work together, technically?
I mean, no, that would be borderline blasphemous to imply that I was anywhere near the same level.
So wait, you have a job?
Oh my gosh.
Jurnee on the floor, collapsed.
Still a questioning from the floor.
Teach this girl some priorities. I say we let them do their work. We just make sure there's a little less physical harm involved, and then we go about our day.
I mean, we could just get the stuff, maybe. I could get the
I
stuff.
think you should let the people who have made the contract with the king do their job.
I kind of want to meet this guy.
But no, you really don't, actually.
Sounds like a spooky dude.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't it look pretty conspicuous if there was a giant crab person taking things as opposed to people sneaking in and taking things?
Not a problem. You don't need to be rewarded by the king.
I kind of do.
Yeah, but
No.
So, big guy, can you answer me one question? Why do you want the treasure / maybe 1.5 questions? How did you lose it? I'm just trying to figure out whose side we need to be on here.
Yep. I think what he would say is, I had my treasure taken from me by a deserter. That treasure was promised to Oberon, the king of the Fae. And Oberon doesn't like it when people go back on his deals. So we are here to recover what is ours, nothing more.
okay, who's the deserter that you keep talking about?
His name was Fitton.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I sang that.
Jurnee, the R&B singer.
Now, hold on. So he stole it from you, but how did you get it in the first place?
Or pirates, son. What do you think we did?
That's kind of obvious, Stan.
Sounds to me like you got out pirated and it's not yours anymore. So what right do you have to it?
Listen,
Good point.
son, it's not because it's mine. It's because it was promised to Oberon.
Well, you need to quit making such bad promises.
All right.
Palmer's just pinching
How is it that
the bridge of her
every
nose.
fucking character you guys are just like annoy to that? Even the person who like literally is like, I'm a fucking crab monster, and you guys are like, oh hey,
Better.
fuck off.
To be fair, Crabman, I'm on your side.
Big guy,
Mordecai,
what's in it for us if we help you?
We shouldn't help.
We can meet the fake king, Dan. We can meet him.
him.
So you said it's like a Beetlejuice situation. If I just say his name 3 times, will he just come?
Why do you want to die? Why do you want to die so bad? Why do you want...
Oberon?
Oh my god, I don't think that's how it works.
Oberon?
Palmer, listen, I don't want to die. I don't want to meet any kings, but I have things that I've promised to bosses too, and I really don't want to not follow through on my end either.
man, why does everybody have such weird employers? Okay, but like, if we help him with his stuff, then the problem in Cheddar Bay goes away and people are in the town are happy. So why don't we just do that and then we can all go
Well,
home?
I think if they get the treasure, the people in Cheddar Bay are not going to be happy. Except for, there won't be crab people around anymore. And I guess an octopus person.
Also Sharkan
And
guy.
Sharkan guy over there.
He like lifts up the shark out of the
Unseat
sail.
The sail.
and goes, hello.
And nobody will be attacking the Beskett place anymore.
That's really the most important part.
Yeah, Palmer, can you roll weird for me?
no. Listen.
There's been a lot of fake talk lately, and I was just thinking about you.
Like,
I was just thinking about you.
13.
oh,
Advance
All right,
success.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's wonderful. You kind of look around and you have this flash in your vision and you hear the wild hunt is coming. The wild hunt is coming. And you see on the prow of the ship that mostly like that shirtless man with a deer for his head just kind of crouched down watching what's going on.
Oh boy. Does he disappear again?
Yep. But he disappears while you're still looking at him. he just dissipates into
Just
smoke.
gives me a peace sign. You know, I think she's had enough. She's had a little bit of enough. I think she's just gonna sit down and get kind of small. Like, essentially, you know, says like she's about to get told off by her boss. Sort of.
I think Jurnee sees her sit down and she's still in a lot of pain, but she just like gestures like, come here. Like, you can sit over here if you want while we're talking. She doesn't understand what she's doing at all.
She's basically doing the equivalent of like looking down to not make eye contact with the teacher.
So you guys are on the ship of the Red Lobster, and you have recently come to a tentative truce with its crew. The captain of the ship has explained his purpose and that he wants to get his treasure back and take what Oberon is owed, and there doesn't have to be more bloodshed or more fighting. What do you as a group want to do?
As an individual, I'm very set on meeting the Fey King. Guys, I think we should meet this guy.
I'm checked out.
Palmer, you don't want to see your dad again?
He glares at him.
I'm just sort of like holding the gun kind of slack, just looking around, just trying to decide, like, I don't really want to let these people just pillage the town, but also they're taking stuff that was stolen from them, but also they stole it in the first place, so who cares?
Yeah, Dan, I wouldn't say they're really pillaging, dude. I mean, they're, you know, it's like specific items, really. It's more like a salty heist, if anything.
I think Dan is just sort of like slowly and cautiously just like putting the gun away and then just like stepping down, just waiting to see what happens.
Our previous friend Steve wakes up from his stupor and takes his bag over to the captain and presents to him the rubies and sapphires from the museum. And the captain says, good. It seems like we only have one left. We're looking for the sword now.
I have a sword.
Not your sword, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm trying to remember, like, do we know where the sword is? I don't remember because it's been so long.
You saying something, Dan? What's up?
I mean, no one knows that Dan has
He
the
has
sword.
a sword?
Oh,
Wait, don't I know?
He has the sword.
Because I was at Applebee's.
okay, yeah.
You were at Applebee's, but you had already
Okay.
run off.
Yeah, I thought that's what happened, but I wasn't sure, so. But we don't know that, so.
So essentially, like, what the crew is going to want to do is go back to land and search for the sword.
Right.
Guys, I don't really think
No, I was just gonna say, like, at this point, your kind of options are giving it to them, maybe, or trying to convince them not to come ashore again.
well, they don't know that I have it, and I do have a mandate to bring something valuable back to the Brotherhood, and don't really want to risk not following that. So I think
Boy.
I'm stepping in to say, guys, I don't think there's anything we can do here. I don't even care I don't even care about this anymore.
Oh no.
Oh, Dan, what's going on, buddy?
We're not gonna meet that guy whose
You
name
don't know
Palmer
that.
apparently doesn't want us to say. Palmer thinks it's a bad idea, and I kind of agree at this point. I kind of just want to cut our losses and get out of here. Look at Jurnee; she's on death's door.
Good.
Bleeding on the floor, antlers.
By the way, Antler's dope. Love that look.
Oh, thanks. I got him from Palmer.
Can
as
you
a
get
gift
me? What?
that I can't return.
I'm sure they'll wear off.
We can just turn ourselves into animals.
All right. Jurnee's like, Dan knows something that I don't, but okay. It's like, but here's the problem. We can't let them go back to shore and like look around for stuff. They're crab people. They're gonna terrorize everybody. I don't want any innocent people getting hurt, and like that's why, you know, we needed to stop them in the first place. I don't really care about the guy whose stuff they're stealing. Like, that's not really that important to me. But I don't want them just kind of terrorizing everybody trying to find some kind of sword. Do you really need that sword? She, like, turns to the lobster man. Just like, do you really need that sword? Like, you guys already have so much stuff. You really need that?
It's what's owed. We have most of the mandate. Oberon could maybe not be happy, but maybe we could take something else instead.
Okay, guys, what do you got? She, like, turns to the group, still on the floor, but looks at everybody. You guys got anything cool? Wait. What if we brought the King Obelisk guy one of those biscuits?
Obelisk the Tormentor.
Maybe he likes food.
Motherfucker has 4,000 attack points.
We have to special summon him.
Gotta sacrifice 3 monsters. Okay.
Does the king like food? They are the best biscuits in the bay
Biscuits, if you will.
area. But yeah, can we trade?
How good are these biscuits?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, like really good.
Trust me.
Can I manipulate?
I ate a lot.
Yeah, this is the biggest fucking manipulate someone I have ever seen.
Wait, can I help?
How are you helping?
I'm just gonna tell him like, dude, Rob, we're cool. I'm a pirate. You're a pirate. I have eaten these biscuits. They're top tier.
Yeah, Mord roll help out.
Baboom.
Oh.
There you go.
13.
Excellent.
So you get one. You get +1 to the roll, my dude.
Oh, that's good because I had -1, so now it's just neutral.
Yay!
Well, here we go.
Wow, wasted potential.
A 6.
Ah,
So
I
close.
failed so many times
Dude,
today.
I haven't filled
Okay.
it all. It sucks.
You can use a luck point, or we can deal with the consequences of this. Manipulate someone.
Okay, what would the consequences be?
The consequences of failing to manipulate someone is offending the person whom you are talking to, in this case, the captain of this ship, and that could turn real bad for everyone here real
I'm
fast.
gonna use my luck point.
Okay.
I am gonna convince him that these are the best damn biscuits in the whole world.
Yeah, how do you do that? Give me your elevator pitch for these biscuits.
Oh no. Okay, so first I'm gonna get Palmer to bring over the camera to him and show him some sweet B-roll footage of those biscuits lined up in the counter. Very like a nice shot of someone breaking open the biscuit just to see like how fluffy it is, and switching through all that footage. And then I'm gonna say, so look, if we go to shore and bring you back these delicious biscuits, which I guarantee the fairy king will love so much. If we do this for you, you have to agree not to go back on shore and terrorize the people, because here's the thing, if you terrorize these people, there will be no more Cheddar Bay biscuits. Ever.
Those do look good. We haven't had land food in a long time.
What do you guys eat?
Krill,
Just krill?
Very, very small shrimp things.
among other things, krill. It's the first fucking thing I thought of. Yes, and Amelia.
I know. I think I'm provoking you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. He's convinced.
Hell yeah.
He'll fucking take it. So, okay. Go back and get us some biscuits. Get some extra ones for me.
This guy, next time we see him, his head is going to be cut off.
But we're not going to be around for that. So let's go.
Excellent.
Shove off for home.
As I leave, I'm going to kind of search around the ship if old Rob will let me. I'm gonna ask him, hey, can I take like a souvenir or something? This is kind of a cool place and I like you, so
Yeah, so you're wanting just like something as a keepsake from the ship.
yeah, maybe, oopsie, I stumble upon something.
Are we parting on that good of terms?
I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't attack him.
Yeah, you did. Mordecai did nothing wrong is the name of this episode.
I'm just hanging out.
Rob walks over and says, all right, kid, you're nice enough. I think you earned this. You're not getting yourself killed getting out here. That takes something. Here, take this and try and be safe with it. And he hands you a small package. It's a package rolled up in some canvas. You unroll the package and you see the hilt of a like medium-sized knife with some special runes on it. And we'll figure out what that does here in a while. But you got a knife from the captain of this Fey pirate ship.
Thanks, Rob Lobster. Yeah, it's got runes on it too. I can just ask Jurnee's dad to read these next time I see him.
Huh? Ask my what? Okay, wait, guys. One more problem. Jurnee's like struggling to push herself up from the floor. We're gonna be in some legal trouble when we get back.
What'd you do?
I borrowed a boat. I borrowed it.
I mean, me too. I borrowed one.
We should be fine if your dad's taking care of it. He's a cop, right?
Yeah.
Or detective or something.
If things get bad, we could, just ask our crab friends to scare the shit out of everybody so we can make a distraction and leave.
It's nighttime now, I'm guessing?
It's coming down on sunset.
Hey, Rob, do you think you could just sail us in and, like, drop us off under the cover of darkness?
He doesn't want to like bring the giant ship that left from this dock years and years ago, like closer and closer, and like being noticed.
Do you have like a kraken or something that could like take us there? No? What about a dinghy?
No.
What? Just get on the speedboat.
You have a dinghy. You were in
that's
a
a
dinghy.
real boat. A dinghy's a little bigger, right?
All right, everybody's in the high speed
Mordecai,
boat.
let's go.
All right, but this place is so cool.
We'll be back, Lobster Man.
Permission to disembark, Captain.
Get off my ship.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye. And then I leave.
We come back to shore, and I think the sun has just set. It is firmly dusk now, and you see some police lights down the road. God. You see police lights over by the lighthouse, I think, and somebody's taking statements. And you can see the silhouette of Detective Sitwell kind of explaining things to Officer Janet. But you guys are here on a mission. So I assume that you're going back to Siobhan's Suites and checking in on those biscuits, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. But we're wanted criminals. How are we going to get there?
I didn't do anything.
By association.
No one's...
You are...
I mean, they've seen me with you, but I've committed no crime, so...
Hey, Palmer, you're good with making people chill out and like just listen to what you say, right?
That does not always go as smoothly as you would like. But I can try something else. Okay. And I think I'm gonna try to use angel wings. I don't remember where I have been in this town. I don't know that
You've definitely been to Siobhan's Suites.
All right, then I'm gonna assume I was communicated to that being our destination.
Yeah.
And try to use angel wings. I can only carry 2 people though.
You don't need to take me.
Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily need to take anyone with you if you don't really want to.
That would not mean anything then. I'm going to try to take the 2 people who were with me when we tried to steal the boat.
All right,
cool.
then.
All right.
Mordecai, say that you just found this boat.
I'm gonna ditch it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll angel wings now.
Okay.
Wait, Mordecai, this is very important.
Oh, God.
Yeah? Huh?
Or not. Oh, no!
That's kind of cool.
No, it's
Or not.
I think what happens here is you get this failure and you close your eyes and you put your hands on the shoulders of Jurnee and Dan and you try and whisk them away back to Siobhan's Suites, but nothing happens. And when you open your eyes, you see once again in front of you, directly in front of you, staring in your face, this deer head.
Is just Palmer seeing this, or is this visible to anyone else now?
Only Palmer sees this.
Okay, I think she just sort of like, again, this is very much like animal instincts, like bigger version of animal makes smaller version of animal act very submissive. And I think she just flattens, everything just is down. The haunches are down. She lowers herself down.
I'm going to pull Mordecai down as well, and then pull my gun and be like, "What is it?"
Jurnee's just standing there.
What are you doing? Are you guys leaving or what? Why are we down here?
Yeah, Jurnee, if you were to look at Palmer right now, you would notice her wings look smaller than usual.
Huh. And Palmer has been thoroughly silenced.
So, are you guys not leaving? Palmer, are you okay? What's going on?
She's gone, though. She's blank stare.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so...
I still think we need to ditch this boat, so...
Yeah, the deer man that Palmer sees winks and dissipates.
Oh my God.
I'm waving my hand in front of Palmer's face and saying, Earth to Palmer? Like, did you see something? Are you all right?
I'm telling you, she ain't here.
Huh, I've never seen her like this before.
So we still kind of...
What should we do?
Worrying.
We should ditch the boat. guys, or you should ditch the boat for sure. The boat you stole.
I borrowed it. I was gonna bring it back, but you're telling me we should leave
If
it?
you
here's the
want to
thing.
bring it back, I don't want to be a part of that.
We have an obligation to fulfill to get these baskets back to the Red Lobster. Either we like pull it to shore, like away from the dock, and try to real quick get to the sweet shop, get the biscuits, and then get back. Or we leave town immediately and go very far away. Okay,
Fair enough.
here's the plan. Jurnee and Mordecai, you go get the biscuits.
Sick.
I'll stay here and make sure Palmer doesn't drown, I guess, and we'll just keep the boat like a little bit offshore.
Okay, hold on. I have a question. I don't think I should go get the biscuits because I look like this. And she gestures at her body, which is very beaten up. And she also has antlers on
You
her
look
head.
cool though, dude.
Okay, but people will get suspicious.
Of what? That you're cosplaying?
She considers it for a moment.
Okay,
I like this.
okay, Jurnee. Two things you can do. One, you can say that this is like costuming and makeup for your show. Two, I can try to disguise you.
It might be safer just to say that you're a furry.
You know, that would hurt my show's ratings, I'm sure. But
Well, only in Cheddar
Oh.
Bay.
be pretty convincing.
Yeah, and you don't need to record it.
Wait. Would it be faster if I called my dad and told him to bring us
Oh
the
my
biscuits?
god,
Well,
yes,
wait.
please bring your dad here.
But I don't know if he's with the police right
Doesn't
now.
matter if you just call him.
I mentioned a second ago that you could kind of see the outline of him talking to the police.
Just
right,
give
he's
him a
got his
phone
hands
call.
full.
Tell him that it's super secret, and don't tell the police that we're the one. Well, let me call your dad. I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, let's just go get the biscuits.
I'm gonna call your dad.
It's fine. No, don't call
Please
my
do
dad.
not.
I'm gonna call your dad.
No, don't call
Mordecai.
my dad.
I'm going to try and take his phone.
I'm gonna stop you from taking my phone.
Why not?
Can we like sleight of hand check?
Game Master, how do we resolve this?
My God.
The roll kicks some ass.
You're trying to kick my ass?
No.
Maybe we act under pressure and then the highest roll wins.
Yeah. I think that's the good gist
Let's
of
get
it. I think that's the most fair way to do that.
Okay, well, I got a 5, so are you going to do worse than me?
Man, I hope not. Oh,
You got a 9. Cool.
I'm calling your
Yeah,
dad.
Mord grabs his phone and Dan reaches for it and says, "No, like don't call him," and just swing and a miss, tumbles over to the side of the boat, almost goes over.
The boat like rocks and I almost knock everybody out.
And Mordecai, you dial Mr. Sitwell, and it rings. And it rings. He says, "Hey, Mordecai, what's going on? Where are you?"
I've been looking for Jurnee in them for a while, and I haven't found anything. Where are you at right now?
I'm at the lighthouse talking to the police. We've been taking statements about the
You're
attack
working
here.
on your vacation? Come on, don't do that.
Well, you know how duty calls and all of that.
That's true. God, you're so cool. Yeah, so if you could do me a huge favor, Mr. Sitwell. 2 things. One, I found this cool thing with runes on it, so if you could come read it for me, that'd be great. 2, don't tell the cops. Give them an excuse. Maybe we, but I need your help at the Biscuit place, Siobhan Sweets. So please come here as soon as possible.
Okay, that's a manipulate someone.
Okay. Manipulate! Ba-boom.
There's a
Oh
10.
my god.
Oh my God.
He says, okay, yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
but
can
just
do
to
that.
reiterate, like for real, do not tell the cops, okay?
Yeah. I think I know what to tell them. I'll meet you there.
Sick. See you later, buddy. Peace. Yeah, hang up. Dude, Jurnee, you're
Okay, so what
cool.
do we do now? Should we just hide with the boat somewhere until you
yeah,
come
I can
back?
go meet him. Oh, no. Jurnee, you should come too.
Wait, why should I
'Cause your
come?
dad.
I know it's my dad, but I don't want him to see me like
He might have
this.
some advice for you. He knows things.
Okay.
He actually does know more than he lets on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know. I don't want to think about
Dude,
it.
right,
Okay,
man?
it's
He
my
was telling us
dad.
crazy shit at Applebee's.
He was throwing us some
Okay,
crazy shit
I don't want to hear
booze.
about the weird stuff you're talking about with my dad. Let's just go.
Okay. Dang.
So I guess we're splitting up.
Yeah. Mordecai and Jurnee, you guys get dropped off while Dan and Palmer take care of things.
Yeah.
I think you guys can just make it through the town. The town is small, and nobody's really like looking out for anyone
I'm
or anything
cosplaying.
like that. Yeah, you can just use the excuse for cosplay if you were seeing somebody. I think it's perfectly fine. And so you meet Mr. Sitwell at Siobhan's suite, and he says, "Oh, hi, that's new." And he's looking at Jurnee's antlers.
It's a costume.
Pretty dope, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We'll talk about that later. Mordecai, what do we need here? Why are we here?
Okay, so long as we need biscuits.
Okay, why am I here?
Because you're like a part of this.
All right, and he just turns around and knocks on the door to Siobhan. Siobhan opens the door and says, "Oh, hello. How can I help you, officer?" Apparently, we need some biscuits for the investigation.
A lot. I'm just like behind him.
Many as we can manage.
Oh, okay. I guess I can make you a special deal. Come on inside.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. If we do.
She's kind of like weirded out by your horns, but you're like, "Oh, cosplay," and she's like, "Fine, I guess." And so
For a YouTube video.
she gives you a huge batch of biscuits, some particular ones that are the CBD infused
Oh boy.
Sick.
ones.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Probably Mordecai's special request, I'm sure.
You beat me to it. I was going to ask for a baggie for myself.
Yeah, you have your biscuits. Mr. Sitwell says, "Okay, Jurnee, we clearly have a lot to talk about, but you need these now. So I'll see you in a second, okay?"
Okay, should I bring back the boat?
Yes, sweetie, we do need to bring back the boat.
Okay, I'll get it to you in a little bit.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Soon as possible.
Okay, sweetheart. And he heads back towards the lighthouse to continue his police business.
Meanwhile, I've just cut the engine and we're just kind of like staying close to shore, and I'm just keeping an eye on Palmer. Like,
Why do we always end up in these like weird situations where it's just the two of us?
Yeah, what's going on
And
with
they have like nothing to talk about. They're just sitting
well,
there.
I have questions that I might want to ask Palmer if she regains consciousness at any point.
She's conscious. She's just zoned. Yeah.
I like let's take a vignette over with Dan and Palmer
Okay.
in the middle of not in the middle, like slightly offshore on the boat. Palmer's kind of dazed and just like hanging out.
I'm just going to be like, when I see your eyes start to focus back in and you like move, I'll be like, "Hey, you're finally awake."
No, you don't say that actually.
Okay, no, time rewinds. I don't do that.
Oh, damn it. He started watching the podcast.
They're just words. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah, I'm just like, "So you good? You need anything?"
I wanna do a scan around to see if I still see the bastard. Bastard king.
Bastard king.
King bastard.
Do I need to roll or can I just look?
I think you can just look. I think you can just look for right
And?
now. Yeah, you take a good look around, and for right now there are no otherworldly things going
I
on.
want to know if I can like sense it, you know?
Maybe it's a use magic thing.
Yeah, if you want to know if you can sense like other fae things
Just a
going
weird-
on, I'd say that's a weird
just
roll.
a straight up. Okay. 9 mixed success.
I think with a 9, you're perfectly fine where you're at, and you're comfortable. You realize that nothing's a danger to you. You sense your own energy in the world, and you sense far off the fae that you just met and the fae that have clearly been following you. But you know that for right
They're not in
now,
the immediate area.
they are farther away.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then she does relax a bit and maybe kind of lay back on the boat and kind of exhales a breath she'd been holding.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah. We really shouldn't be dealing in his affairs.
Listen, Palmer, you and I are like obviously the two who kind of know what's going on with like
Unlike
things.
those other two idiots.
They're
It's
great.
True.
They're cool. I don't mind them. They're useful.
Yikes. Some harsh talk here.
These are the things that I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
But you and I are the two who are like, we have some stakes. And I feel like it would be helpful if we understood each other a little bit better.
I am Faye. That is all there is to be understood.
You say that like I should know a lot of things just by nature of that.
You don't?
I know some things. I know you're like some kind of I know you're magical by nature, and apparently you can hide your appearance, and there's some kind of weird hierarchy that I literally don't get it. Like,
You insult me with your lack of knowledge.
look, I'm sorry. I paid attention in like most of the classes, but like I don't know, Fane just never came up. I just don't know that much about what's at stake with the Fae, and like they apparently are maybe I should just explain myself and then we'll just
It's all
like
the better the less you know about my kind. The less you interact with them, the better.
you say that, but we're getting a little entangled here with them. So I just want to know what I'm getting involved with or not getting involved with. I just want to make an informed decision.
I will give you some advice. That is the extent of how I can assist you. She's like cringing. Do not make promises or accept gifts. That is all I could say.
Just in general?
I don't know how you and your people function. Perhaps you are allowed to give parts of yourself in that way without consequences. But let's just say if my kind are involved, the less you say, the better.
Cool.
What are you exactly?
I mean, me, I'm literally just like a guy. Like,
I think she like visibly like laughs at that and like gets all big-eyed and like gets really like up in your business, like personal space. And she's like, that is clearly not the case.
no, like I'm just a person. I'm just a human being who has seen some things that I didn't necessarily want to see and been some places that I didn't necessarily want to be, and owes some people some things.
Ah, see? Favors. Never a good thing.
Well, it's less of a favor and more like this is the reason that I am allowed to exist, and if I step outside of certain bounds, there are consequences.
Aha! I know this well. I am suffering the consequences of them as we speak.
Cool.
I will tell you this. It is not so bad to face the consequences. There is a sense of freedom.
But what if the consequences are like really bad?
He just shrugs.
What if there's like, okay, what if the one thing that you like the most in the world was at stake? What if nothing else mattered except for this one thing, and that was the thing that was at stake? Would it still be cool to like dabble with the consequences if that thing was taken away?
I have never cared for something that much. I cannot answer.
I'm not ready to be like you, I guess.
It is hard to be like someone as magnificent as me.
Yeah. Def totes.
I think at that point, you guys see Jurnee and Mordecai on the shore,
With
kind of waving you guys down.
biscuits. Big old box of biscuits. Big old basket of biscuits. What bags? Basket box with what are we carrying?
It's a potato
I'm assuming
sack
it's in
full
like a
of-
carryout.
Giant potato sack full of biscuits.
It's like a few boxes of biscuits.
Oh my god.
Guess we're just gonna rev up the engine and pull to shore, pick everybody up, or at least pull close to the shore.
Let's go.
Yeah, everybody gets on
Oh,
fine.
the air is
Yeah.
heavy on the boat. Did we miss something?
Yeah, what were you guys talking about?
Palmer, I don't know why you would think that because Palmer is like back being fine. So if anything,
Which is different.
yeah. So
I mean, you look a little intense.
if anything, the mood is lighter.
Dan is not necessarily lighter in expression.
That's
demeanor.
what I'm saying.
I'm glad you're back to normal, Palmer.
I think at this rate, Palmer is like you know how the thing where you sit on the edge of the boat, but then you can just like lean back and she's got her head dipped in the water.
Word.
It looks so fun.
Jurnee, to you, I will, as you're asking what's up, I'll just say maybe the less you know, the better.
All right, Dan. Okay.
Man.
I thought Secrets was Journey's dark tag, not Dan's.
Well, maybe Dan is learning some things from people who are giving advice.
All right, well, whatever.
All right, Dan. Okay.
Let's just Okay, let's go.
Oh Lord, we going.
You guys get to the ship and you're able to board it and hand off the biscuits to the captain just fine, and he accepts them and says, thank you. I think hopefully Oberon will be pleased with this.
Me too.
He takes a biscuit, and it's one of the CBD biscuits.
Yes.
And he takes a big old bite and he goes, that's the
So,
stuff.
my God.
Hostess.
Oh my god.
Who else was born in the 90s?
Enjoy your biscuits. I hope we never see you again. Thanks.
I'm gonna try to like stealthily hand off a little slip of paper or something, or try to whisper to Rob my full name and tell him to pass on a message to the Fey King secretly.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. The captain waves you off.
Good luck with the big guy.
Aye.
See ya.
Take care,
I said later, shoot him a
small
wink.
people.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. We're going to shore, baby. Or I guess the dock.
All right, yeah.
Yep, I promised we'd return the boat, so time to deal with the consequences of my actions.
Okay,
Yep.
Jurnee, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one.
Okay, but I'm not really that good at driving, so.
No. I mean, with the police.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't mind
course.
driving.
It was all my
I'm gonna-
idea.
Try to use magic.
Word.
Wait, use magic to
I want to try. I want to try and just like pull the antlers off.
What have you made
I want to
me?
just pop. I'm hoping that I can just reach over and just like pop them off. You know?
Please don't
Are they
fail.
ripe yet?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
fucking.
That's a 10.
I think you that is do one thing beyond human limitation. Yeah, it's exactly it goes exactly as you say. Sarah, what is that?
Like while the two of them are talking and we're approaching other people, it occurs to her that this might not go very well. So she literally just knows that she can do it. She just leeches over, grabs him by the face, and pops him off. What? Wait, I have a question though, and I want you to decide this.
Mhm.
Do they still exist as like corporeal objects? Okay.
Yes.
Hunting trophies.
I put them in my what I need it dimension.
That's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, I told you they'd wear off,
Hey,
Jurnee.
those were mine. What are you doing
Do you
with
want them back? I can put them back.
No, I mean, not particularly, but I'm good, actually. You know what? You keep them. Oh my gosh.
Do we approach the dock?
Yeah. So it's dusk now. It is like 10 o'clock at night when you're finally done with all of these things. and you pull up to the dock and you moor the boat and you get off and you see, instead of the group of people you're expecting, you see Detective Sitwell, and he's talking with somebody. And he is a well-dressed, dark-skinned man. And he nods with Detective Sitwell and thanks him and starts walking towards you. And Dan, you would recognize him.
Good.
And he takes out his hand and holds up the back of his hand so you can see the tattoo of an eye.
Good.
And he says, I think I need to talk to you and your friends, kid. Hey, thank you so much for listening to Memester of the Week. We're getting into the thick of it now, and we can't wait for you to hear what's next. This week we have a promo from our friends at Dungeons and Pop, so let's have a listen.
In a world with many podcasts pilfering dungeons and slaying dragons, there is one where heroes come in many shapes and sizes. Small and large, guests and regulars. Their challenges vary from world to world as it touches many realms. From a world reaching the breaking point, to another where adventurers find the attitude to claim the power inside and save the day, to yet another where fiction has breached the walls of reality. Dungeons and Pop is a tabletop variety podcast which showcases pop culture in formats both in-game and out, as we strive to not be your typical D&D. We utilize a number of third-party supplements and homebrews, such as lasers and liches for D&D. We release alternating arcs and segments every Wednesday morning and can be found at
dungeons-and-pop.pinecast.co. It can also be found on your favorite podcast player of choice, and we are also located on the Cast Junkie server.
Once again, that's Dungeons and Pop, or at Dungeons Pop on Twitter. Speaking of, social media is a thing that exists. If you want updates on the show, memes, or just to hang out, follow us on Twitter or Facebook at MemsterOTWPod. We'd be happy to talk to you, to hang out with you, and share what's going on with us. If you like the show, please rate or review us on the pod container of your choice, or just tell a friend, hey, I think that this is neat, maybe you should try it, because word of mouth is the best marketing that you really can't buy. You can, but it feels dirty if you do. Peer pressure works, kids, so use it for cool things like podcasts. The next episode should be out September 27th, so we'll see you then.
What will we do with the stone, sailor? What will we do with the stone, sailor? What will we do with the stone, sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up he blazes, way hey and up he blazes, way hey and up he blazes. Early in the morning, lights his blunt with the rusty lighter, lights his blunt with the rusty lighter, lights his blunt with the rusty lighter. Early in the morning.